Welcome back to another video with That's Awkward ASMR. My name is Tatiana, and today I want to talk about Lil Gator Game. This is a game that came out actually back in December of 2022, and I first heard about it during a Wholesome Direct, and for some reason, it was on my wish list on Steam, but I eventually removed it, and I don't really know why I didn't look into this game further. I feel like I wishlist everything I thought was interesting at whatever Wholesome Direct I had seen, because I usually do that, so I remember the games and get updates about them. And then for some reason, the next time I saw it, I was like, oh, why is this in my wish list? And I just didn't really pay attention, I feel like, enough to this game to see what it was offering. And I feel really bad about it because this game is really, really nice. It's very casual player friendly. Like my sister, she played it and absolutely loved it. It's available on Steam, and I played it on my Steam Deck. It works fantastic on the Steam Deck. I was also playing it on PC a little. My sister played on her Switch, and it ran great on both, and we love this game. So the official description for the game on Steam says, embark on an adorable adventure, discover new friends, and uncover everything the island has to offer. Climb, swim, glide, and slide your way into the hearts of many different characters you meet on your travels. And on the Steam page, actually, it has overwhelmingly positive reviews, which I feel like makes sense because this game is offering way more than I feel like at a first glance you're gonna notice. The premise of the game is that you are a little gator, and you and your sister really like a certain adventure game, which is this game is a huge homage, I think is the word, to Zelda games, which I didn't get when I first looked at its marketing and stuff. But again, I don't think I was paying enough attention. I think it's a me thing. But it pays huge tribute and homage to that, and I feel like if you've played even just Breath of the Wild, or you've played one of the older Zelda games, I've played a few of them at this point, you're gonna see the points where they're making nods or references the entire time to Zelda games, and that just alone made me smile ear to ear most of the time I was playing. But basically, you're this little gator, you and your sister grow up enjoying this franchise of the adventurer, or the hero, I think they say, of the hero, and basically would play pretend. And now, maybe some time's passed, your sister is kind of busy with college, and you as little gator wants your sister to play the hero game again. But let me tell you, the people in this game, the characters in this game, take this game to this whole new level where they literally set up their whole island they live on, all people you meet and stuff. Everyone knows about the hero in this game, where they put up cardboard monsters and stuff, and they use little paper confetti as currency, and it turns into this huge what's it called, that huge improv where everyone is in on it. What's it called? LARPing. It essentially turns into this huge LARP, and it's so amazing. I literally love it. I low-key want to go LARPing. I just don't know where I go about doing that, but it looks really fun. If you don't know what LARPing is, from what I understand of it, it's everyone going and improvising, acting, or pretending to be in a certain era. Sometimes I've seen pirate LARPs, I've seen knight LARPs, I've seen Renaissance LARPs, and everyone that gets roles, and everyone kind of just essentially acts out this whole couple days of this era, and you're not supposed to break character or anything. There's costumes, and you're on location in places. It looks really, really cool. I feel like this game kind of does that. They're LARPing as the hero around, and as you meet more people and more friends, it's this game gets bigger and bigger. And I'm not going to tell you how the story goes, but you're trying to get the attention of your sister essentially by creating the biggest game of all time, and it's super cute. and I really, really loved it. A lot of characters you meet are so funny, so unique. Every single character was interesting to interact with. And you do a lot of quests, obviously, giving nods again to like Zelda games. And it was super cool. There were a ton of like outfits you could have that I don't know if any of them had buffs, I can't remember, but a bunch of outfits, a bunch of little like tools that you could use, customizing the way you look or how you use certain, not really weapons, but like I would call them more tools. You do use them against the cardboard things all around, but you're basically collecting money to unlock more things. It was really neat, and it was really cool just to go to each section of this huge, basically open world map. You can go wherever you want at any time, and it was really cool to play through each like section of the game. Or well, it's not sections. I counted it as sections, but you have to find a certain amount of people to do certain things and stuff, and it was really nice. And honestly, the whole story that they tell between these siblings and I feel like just growing up in general and like about game dev even and things like that, like I honestly personally cried at the end. I personally got emotional. And I really loved it. I really love Lil Gator Game, and yeah, I can't recommend it more. If you like those games, or I don't know, even if like my sister played Breath of the Wild a little bit, I think she got overwhelmed with just how huge that world was, and everything. But this game, she really loved that it felt like it, like the homages and everything it paid, she felt it, and she felt like she was kind of playing a game like that. But you know, a little more relaxed and chill for her, and a little bit of a smaller world, so she didn't feel overwhelmed by the tasks. And but she really loved it. We sat side by side. I was on the Steam Deck, she was on her Switch, and we were just playing it, and it was super fun. And we would like laugh out loud at certain parts and ask each other like, where are you? And it was just a really nice experience. And I really loved the nods they made. They were so clever. One time, like they would, or sometimes they would like go over my head the first time I talked to someone, and then it would kind of click a second later, like, oh, and I'd kind of giggle or laugh, and like genuinely, it just felt like I got to play pretend the whole game, and it was just so much fun. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out if maybe you're like me and you didn't really realize what this game had going on at first. Maybe you kind of wrote it off, or you've put it way back on your back burner, but like honestly, it's a really good experience, and it was written really well. And you know, the way it looks is honestly like, if you guys have ever seen A Short Hike, that's another kind of cozy game. It reminds me of this game is like A Short Hike meets Zelda, is what it feels like. I think that's like the best way to describe it. I 10 out of 10 recommend this game, and like I also give it an overwhelmingly positive review. Like it said on Steam, because it really was a really good ride, and I think more people should check it out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this quick little kind of review-ish. Not really, it wasn't as in-depth as most of my reviews, but it'll probably go in the review playlist. If you ever want to see me talk about other games that I've played that maybe I didn't play on the channel, but I wanted to talk about, there is a playlist that I'll leave down below. It's just like game reviews, and I've made quite a few for a lot of different games. But yeah, let me know if there's a game you want me to do more of a review. And I have been playing Roots of Pacha recently. That came out, I know, mail time. I haven't even had time to jump into mail time yet. I've been playing between Shadows of Doubt and Roots of Pacha. I've been like tied up. There's a game called Ravenlock that just came out that looks super cool, very like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Super cool. Lots of really good games came out in the past like week or so. 2 weeks. So yeah, let me know if there's any. The next game review will be Lost at Play, because that's also a game I think is so underrated, and I absolutely love that one as well. I've played a lot of really good games. These are games I played in March. March was a really cool, cozy game month, and I played a lot of really sick games, including Lil Gator Game. So yeah, let me know if you're going to check out this game. I will leave the links down below for it. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and as always, remember to have sweet, sweet games. Sorry, sweet dreams of gaming. I say that intro every week and I messed it up.